Welcome back, my students, to a brand new episode of Comic Class. In today's video, guys, I want to do a discussion on what I'm expecting to see or what I want to see in the DC Dark Crisis event. And yeah, I thought this would be a pretty interesting video considering I believe we're in Dark Crisis this week, if not the next coming weeks. Maybe even next week, but even at the first issue draw to when this video comes out, I do want to talk about what I'm expecting to see. I believe Dark Crisis is supposed to be like a 6 issue, 12 issue event, somewhere around there. Usually, is what these event comics usually go for. And yeah, I want to talk about just the things I want to see. So, number one thing I want to see is I do want to see Justice League come back before the end of the story, before the climax. I think that DC themselves understand that a lot of people that are reading their comics right now just aren't feeling the new characters. So I think a big move that could go wrong is putting these new characters at the helm for the majority of the comic event. I think that halfway point is pretty good. But I think even better would be like maybe in the first 3 issues, bring the Justice League back, and then have them take the lead for the rest of the run of the comic event. But we'll see about that. So that's the first thing. Second thing I want to see is I want to see awesome moments with the Trinity. I want to see Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman fight against the Great Darkness. I think that would be really cool. I want to see Batman be used realistically in the battle, in the upcoming giant battle with the Great Darkness. I don't want to see him doing like some inhuman feats, but I do want to see him use his knowledge, his technology, his intellect to basically aid Superman and Wonder Woman against this huge threat in that. I do want to see some cool Wonder Woman moments. That'd be awesome. Get some feats for her, a strength, speed, durability, tech, stuff like that. That would be cool. And the number one thing I do want to see is an awesome Superman moment. Now, one thing that we have been seeing, and I haven't read a lot of the Superman Rebirth up to current. I've read Superman 2018 and up. Basically, I got caught up to that. And I read that when it first came out in 2018, and then I dropped off of it. Then I got back into it just to get caught up. But I haven't read Superman Rebirth, but I do know Justice League's comic has had a lot of great Superman moments apparently. So I am hoping that in the Dark Crisis event we get a huge Superman moment of him being a hero, and maybe even defeating the Great Darkness. But we'll see about that. It would be really cool to see Superman battle against the Dark villain lead that we saw, the Dark Army. I think is what they're called in the Death of the Justice League comic. So it would be really cool to see Superman go up against Darkseid or Doomsday or just some very big threats. And seeing Wonder Woman go up against Ares again, it'd be really cool to see them be able to go out full power. People like Darkseid, Ares, Doomsday, and stuff like that. And other villains. Seeing Black Adam go in as well as Shazam would be really cool too. Overall, we want to see the original Justice League have awesome moments. At least people like me, we want that. And I'm just hoping, when going into this event, like I said, by the time this video comes out, it's probably going to be issue one will probably be out of the event, and maybe some of these things will be true. Maybe some of the things I want will be even earlier than what I wanted them. We'll see, or what I'm predicting for them. Um, and maybe there's going to be things I really don't like. Maybe the whole story's in going direction I don't like. There's no way to know for sure, but this is just a video talking about what I want. So those are basically the things I want to see. There's not a lot. Is I really feel like this is going to be mainly an action-packed a story event or a comic book event, basically for DC. So I really don't think we're gonna get a lot of plot-based elements when it comes to this story, which is fine by me. So I think event stories don't really need that. You have some stories like Crisis on the Infinite Earths that was very plot-heavy. But then you had like Infinite Crisis, which was the sequel to that, that had a lot of good action in it, as well as having a plot, but not as deep of a plot, at least to me, as Crisis on Infinite Earths. And I haven't read Final Crisis, so I can't speak on that, but I hear that's very convoluted and complicated to understand, so I guess that's not a good example. And yeah, but overall, those are my thoughts, guys. Be sure to comment down below. Like I said, if issue one dropped, how did you feel about issue one of Dark Crisis, comic book event for DC? And are some of these things you want to see? Be sure to comment down below things you want to see and things you don't want to see going into this event and overall for the run of the event. But that's the next video, guys. God bless you. Until next lesson, keep on reading those comments.